Hey Pisces, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your beginning of June general love reading. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So, for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was Why Should I Care by Toni Braxton. Now, Miss Toni Braxton happens to be a Libra, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Also, this could be involving a situation that ended, a love situation that ended with someone in Libra season of 2024, because of course, Libra season hasn't come about yet this year. Libra season is September, October time frame, so that may resonate for some of you all, but of course, I know it won't apply to all. What I got with this is that some of you guys are dealing with a self-important, self-entitled, arrogant individual. Like this person feels like your whole world should revolve around them. I really do feel like that. Bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is definitely a divine counterpart. This is someone that you are meant to be with long term. This is typically your lifelong soulmate, your companion, your spouse. But also, if you notice how he's over everything and he's in the center of everything, this could also be someone who, like I said, is self-indulged. Like everything is all about them. They want everything to be focused on them. They have to be the center of everybody's attention. That's who you could be dealing with. You got Aries energy here with the Emperor. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Lovers, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or this could be happening in a Gemini season, which we are in right now. So this could be a topic that you're dealing with at this time. It's interesting because if you notice, she's looking up at the angel and he's looking at her like, why are you looking at the angel? Look at me. Pay attention to me. You know what I mean? So some of y'all can have someone who is just, I'm getting very self-absorbed. I'm also getting like, if you have an ex, and this is very specific, but if you have an ex and you haven't talked to this person in a while, I feel like they're going to shoot you a text or leave you a voicemail trying to get a response out of you, but they're going to do something that's going to be heart-based. Like say, for instance, you are really cool with their mother. You haven't talked to this person for a while. You're not answering their text. You blocked them on everything, but they know that you love their mother, or you had a really close connection with their child or children. They may text you like, oh, well, you know, so-and-so has a graduation or a trunk party coming up and they asked about you. I know you don't want to see me, but it would really be nice for you to come to support them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're trying to find a way to get you to communicate with them, get you to connect with them, but they're doing it via like what they know that you love. You know, they're trying to touch the heart chakra. They're trying to get that involved to get their way. So it's a manipulative person also, okay? So we're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which happens to be the Moon. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Currently, bottom of the deck. They're going to hit you up on some bullshit because, see, they're going through a tower moment without you. And also, they may use something negative that has happened in their life or someone that's close to them that you know in order to get you to respond to them. Because I feel like for a lot of y'all, you're not entertaining this person. You got Aries again here. Aries and Scorpio with the Tower. We just seen the Emperor. That's Terry. Terry. Okay, somebody's name is Terry. No such thing as accidents. Somebody's name is Terry or Tyshawn. I just heard also. But somebody's an Aries because we just seen the Emperor. That's Aries. The Tower is Aries and also Scorpio. Some of y'all, the Tower came down with you and this person in Aries season. Okay, March, April time frame. Okay, I just said March, April. And on the first shuffle, you got the Three of Wands. 3 is March. Yeah, some of you guys, you ended something with the Aries, or you ended something in Aries season with this individual. And they're trying to find, because he's trying to discover, they're trying to find a way to get back in your good graces or trying to find a way back to you. The World card, travel, this is for a movement. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, you're, and also in Scorpio, I almost said Aquarius. Some of you guys have Aquarius in your chart. Like you have an Aquarius moon, rising Venus, or you could be an Aquarius sun and you have Pisces placements in your chart that you're watching for. I also just heard your sun. Some of you all may have a sun with this person. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm also getting like somebody may be speaking through their child to communicate with you because you won't communicate with them directly. And they're saying things like something that you're like, why should I care? Why is that my business? You know, they want to see if you will respond. They want to see if you show any emotion. I really feel like, yeah, look at this, the Fool card. This person crazy. You know, this person is, they want to see if you're going to be foolish enough to fall for whatever it is they're trying to put out there. They're a fool themselves. I feel like at one point you were jumping through hoops for this person. That dog is getting ready to jump through hoops. Someone could be born in the year of the dog. But dogs talk about companionship and loyalty. So I feel like when you were with this person, you used to jump through hoops for them and they're used to that. Right? And now that you're no longer doing it, they are not beneath manipulation in order to get a response from you, is what I'm hearing. So the moon. Let's get a card for the moon. The card comes before and after. And then we'll get clarifiers for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. The moon. There you go. So in front of you, you have, the Ten of Swords, stabbed in the back, let down, betrayed. They betrayed you time and time again because you got sword after sword after sword. So you have to cut them loose. You use one of those swords to cut them loose. And then also I feel like this person feels defeated because they just can't, for a lot of y'all, you're not communicating with this person because the swords are down. Swords, communication, and mental. So for a lot of y'all, you're not even entertaining this person. There's your energy. And then behind it, you have the Hangman. Yeah, this person doesn't know how to let go. They haven't let go of you. They're hoping that you didn't let go of them. Six of Pentacles. Now, also, he's losing money here. And then with Six of Pentacles, it's like this person may have a lot of debt that they have to pay because you got these hands reaching out for money. This person may be saying like, I can't afford to pay my bills this month. Could you let me borrow some money? Or, something like that. And you're like, why do I care that you can't pay your bills? That's not my problem. That's a you problem. I'm getting something like that also. The Hierophant, you see how he's the center of attention? You got these two people here. Again, I feel like somebody wants to be the center of attention so bad. They want to be the center of your universe so very bad. Taurus energy here, that's another divine counterpart. So some of y'all could have been married to this person, or you lived in a capacity like you were married, like in a domestic capacity. Let's get a clarifier for the Ten of Swords, as well as the Hangman. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, anxieties, worries, and fears. You ain't think about this person no more. You're not worried about them. You got the 10, and then you get the 9 in reverse. I feel like a lot of you all have moved on. You don't even consider yourself, you don't consider them a concern, and that bothers them greatly. And they know it. They can feel it, because you're not responding like you used to. Some of you all, like I said, you're not responding at all. And I feel like also this person can, because the moon is associated with like your mental and spiritual and telepathic, psychic. At some point, you guys had a very strong psychic connection. They can feel like that's been cut off, and they hate it. They really do. Let's get a clarifier for that Ten of Swords. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Okay, there you go. Justice. You guys have balanced a lot out in your life. You're not even worried about it. You're not even thinking about it. And I did say Toni Braxton is a Libra. You got Libra here. Major Arcana, in fact. So something ended, and then this is Libra also. Libra season, September, October, and October 10. So for some of y'all, something ended in Libra season last year, or something ended with a Libra person. Also, I feel like somebody felt betrayed when you ended something with them, because that's an ending. He's done. You made a decision because that sword is up. So you made a definitive decision about what you were going to do. You ended something with someone. They felt betrayed. They couldn't believe that you actually pulled back your power, because this person is in a position of power. He's in a seat. He or she is in a seat of power. And they've been stuck. They've been unable to move on. So it's like they're trying to find a way to get back to you. Yep. Hey, whoo, come on, y'all. Hangman again. See, they're stuck. You see how he's looking at this Hangman, and you release yourself. Because look at it, it's in reverse. You freed yourself. You see the situation completely different. You see this person completely different. You got that glow around the head. That's like that aha moment. They don't got that. And I also feel like I said, I feel like since you guys separated, they've been going through some financial issues. And it's like they may send you some type of message. I definitely get somebody sending something through a child. Like, say for instance, if this person is on child support, they're saying like, well, since I've been paying child support, I can't afford to pay my bills and blah, 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 blah. And you're like, why should I care? Why is that my problem? That's for you to deal with, They may also be telling a child this. I seen something not that long ago it was on Instagram, and the guy had the child in the car, and it really pissed me off. What was it, the guy? No, it was the father was on the phone, and the mother was in the car, and the father was telling the child, like, yeah, well, I can't see you anymore, and I can't be with you, and we can't kick it because your mom has me on child support. And the child is like holding the phone, boo-hoo crying. I mean, crying, snot face crying. And he's like, well, your mom has me on child support, so I can't afford to take you out. I can't afford to be with you. I'm not picking you up anymore. And I'm not taking sides because both parents are wrong. Because the mother was recording it, so you knew that this man was ignorant. He was going to do that and was going to hurt your child's feeling. You was wrong. Okay, you was wrong for that. And then the father was equally as wrong and just horrible, telling this child, like, because your mother has me on child support, I can't come pick you up no more. I don't care about that, this, that, and the other stuff. Bullshit. Horrible parenting. So if there's children involved, try not to let that happen, because this scenario just made me think like somebody may be telling a child like adult business. Keep the children out of the bullshit. You know, that's what I'm getting here. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for this hangman. Okay, and that flipped up and went back down. Then I tell you, somebody losing money. Upright, he's holding on tight to his money. Somebody is going through some financial hardship. Because look at this. In reverse, he's losing that money. Same here. So somebody's coming to you telling you that since you guys broke up, or since you have them on child support, or since you have alimony, whatever, that they can't afford their own bills. And some of you are like, that's not my problem. The courts agreed to it, okay? Because you got the justice skills. You got justice. You got it right next to this. Okay, somebody going to have to shell out some money. Both of these clarifiers are telling me somebody's going to have to shell out some money. And I feel like somebody may be going on a smear campaign, posting stuff on social media, telling family and friends, definitely getting a child involved. And I beg don't get children involved. Oh, you guys see me put the deck down, then I say children involved. Bottom of the deck, the son. Didn't I say somebody's son? I just said that. I'm telling you, somebody's son, they're getting their child involved. Like, come on. Don't get these children involved in this shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I remember I was just saying the story that I seen on Instagram. It was a little boy talking to his father. His mother was recording everything. And he was telling his son that he would not be able to pick him up. And you got the son, there's a little boy. It makes me think about a male child, like actual son, that somehow is getting involved in this. Don't put these kids in that bullshit. That's crazy as all hell. That's nasty. And see, you know, our purpose and our place in life as parents is to be guardians and protectors and nurturers for our children. That ain't what this is. So be careful about that. No matter how bad it is, let the courts deal with it. If this person is bashing you, like if you're watching and this person has been bashing you to your child, don't do the same thing, trying to prove a point. Children are smart. Children will know. Children, they understand stuff. They get it. When me and my ex separated, I never ever bashed that man. I never did anything. I never even talked about what we were going through, because I was like, when my kids get older, they're going to see character flaws and things like that, both me and their father, and they'll realize why we weren't together. But that doesn't mean that they have to suffer. That doesn't mean that we can't be great co-parents for them. That's a choice. Choose your child. You love your children, choose your child. Don't get your child involved in this. And if there's no children involved, like I said, you just may have somebody who's coming back, like saying they're broke, and since, you know, you took everything with the breakup, they've been struggling, they've been suffering. You know, what's that emoji? That's what I feel like a lot of you all are saying, like, okay, sorry to hear that. But you be smooth though. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click that all button. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.